super friends. Welcome to another everyday awesome video. My name is Samantha, and I host a channel called Superhero Central. I am a huge fan of superhero, comic books, movies, video games, anything superhero related. On my channel, I talk all about my favorite superheroes, new comics, new movies, and even collect some really cool stuff too. I'm so excited to be hosting Everyday Awesome this month. It's going to be so fun. Are you ready for today's video? Well, put on your capes because it's time to take flight. All right, guys, I've got something really special planned for this video. Some of you will remember a little while ago, I did a whole series on my favorite superhero, Fire Guy. For those of you who missed it, I'll catch you up. Fire Guy was born on the lava planet Igneous, but journeyed to Earth when he was only a baby. His planet came under attack from the fierce army of the ice planet Pagos, and he was the only one who escaped. When he arrived on Earth and saw that his fire powers could be used to help people, he donned the name Fire Guy and became one of the greatest superheroes ever. Now that you're caught up on Fire Guy's story, I can tell you why I'm so excited about this video. In comic issue 213, Fire Guy discovers technology from his home planet in a secret government facility and uses it to build the Scorch Saber. Fire Guy fans have always wanted a real Scorch Saber, and today we've got one. Can you believe someone actually built it? How cool is this thing? I wonder how powerful it is. I guess there's only one way to find out. Fortunately, I know the perfect person to test it out. Everybody, welcome my friend Danny from Team Extreme.
Is this that flame thing you were telling me about?
This is it.
How does this thing work exactly?
I think it's just a sword that's made of fire.
I've always wanted to use a fire sword. This is gonna be so rad.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We've got to get you into some protective gear first. We don't know how powerful this thing is.
Oh yeah, you're probably right.
Now you're ready. I'm just gonna go stand over there.
So you said this Fire Guy dude had to run away from home when he was a baby?
Yeah, the planet was under attack from the ice planet Pagos.
That reminds me of a Bible story.
The fire planet and the ice planet at war reminds you of a Bible story?
No, the baby running away from home. It reminds me of the story of Moses. You know that story, right?
No. Will you tell me?
Of course. Check this out.
Stories of the Bible. Baby Moses. This is Moses.
Hey-o.
Moses was a descendant of Joseph's brother Levi.
Hey.
Joseph and his brothers had many children and grandchildren who lived happily in Egypt. Eventually, a new pharaoh came to power who knew nothing of Joseph or what he had done. This pharaoh feared the Israelites because there was a great number of them living in Egypt, so he wanted to put a stop to their prosperity. Pharaoh made the Israelites slaves. He made them work long, hard hours building up Egyptian cities. But his plan didn't work, and the Israelites grew more in number and in strength.
Eek.
So Pharaoh made a rule that no Israelite boy would be allowed to live in Egypt. This is where Moses' story begins. You see, when Moses was born, his mother saw that he was a special baby, and she kept him hidden for 3 months. But when she could no longer keep him a secret, she made a basket and put him in the Nile River among the reeds. Moses' sister stayed to watch what would happen to her baby brother, and soon the Pharaoh's daughter came to the edge of the river. When she saw the basket, she sent her servant to get it. When she saw the baby, she felt sorry for him, thinking he must be an Israelite baby who wasn't supposed to live.
Excuse me.
Then Moses' sister asked the princess if she would like her to find an Israelite woman to take care of the baby. So Moses' sister went and got her mother. Moses' own mother took care of him until he was old enough to live in the Pharaoh's house, where the princess adopted him as her son. And so, Moses, an Israelite boy who wasn't supposed to live, became the adopted grandson of the Pharaoh and lived in the palace as God prepared him for a great destiny that was only just starting to unfold.
Whoa, that's a pretty bad situation. If I was Moses' mother, I don't know what I would have done.
It was a hard situation. What you gotta remember is that hard situations is what shows us where our faith truly lies.
What do you mean?
Hold this for a second.
A candle?
It'll make sense in a minute. Jochebed was in a pretty hard situation. The Pharaoh had passed a law that said that no more baby boys could be born. So when Moses was too big to hide, she had placed baby Moses in a basket and had placed that basket in a river. Can you imagine how hard that must have been on her? To place her little baby in a basket, in a river, and trust that God would keep him safe? Moses' sister had been close by and was keeping a watch on everything. Eventually, the Pharaoh's daughter had found him in the river. The Pharaoh's daughter had decided to make baby Moses her son, and then Moses was saved. By faith, Jochebed trusted God in a very hard situation. And we can too. It's like this. That candle needs to be lit. Perfect. This balloon represents what happens when a person is not filled with trust in God and a hard situation comes along. That wasn't good. As soon as a hard situation came along, it popped. This balloon represents when a person is filled with faith and trust in God and a hard situation comes along. It's not popping. Isn't that amazing? Just like this balloon and just like Jochebed, we're going to face hard situations, but we can trust God to carry us through those hard situations.
So when we put our trust in God, even the hardest situations won't overcome us?
That's right.
They should make a comic book about Jochebed.
Now that would be rad.
Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in to this Everyday Awesome video. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an upload. See you later.